both the Saraswati excavation and the Keeladi excavation suffer from lack of objectivity. Here, what happens is both in North India as well as in Tamil Nadu, the politicians take over. The archaeological innovations have now been hijacked by politicians. They want to prove that Tamil Nadu is a unique island.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to a chat with Mr. Krishnan, who is a columnist. He writes on history and archaeology. In one of his recent columns, he mentioned about how Saraswati and Keeladi excavations. There were many news reports that were published, but often those reports lacked proper scrutiny. And he also says extensive research has to be carried out in these spots to dig more scientific evidence. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you very much for inviting me.
So, in one of your recent columns, you mentioned about how the excavation findings, particularly this Saraswati and Keeladi excavation findings, they lack proper scrutiny. And in the recent past, the archaeological findings are often framed through nationalist or sectarian lens. Can you explain on that?
Yes, both the Saraswati excavation and the Keeladi excavation suffer from lack of objectivity. In both cases, they have a preconceived idea and they want to fit in the results that have been obtained to make the idea look scientific. My objection is only to that.
You say that these reports, the findings, lack scrutiny. In what way? What are the major flaws in reporting these findings, and how do you think this would impact the public's understanding of this archaeology?
Number one. You take the Saraswati thing. The entire thing is what is available is what you see in newspapers and paper cuttings and interviews. Okay, I have not seen. I may be wrong, but I have not come across a single scientific paper on these excavations. Okay, except I am not talking about the Rakigadi one, the recent the Saraswati excavation one. Okay, there's not even a single paper but people keep on, saying things which are not strictly right. If an alert reporter had been there earlier, they used to have alert reporters. Unfortunately, now they have become a rarity. Here, what happens is both in North India as well as in Tamil Nadu, the politicians take over. The archaeological innovations have now been hijacked by politicians and those who are who follow certain ideology. Okay, even if the archaeologists themselves follow that ideology, then we are doubly damned. This is what is happening both in India and in Tamil Nadu, which is unfortunate, which is not good for any serious archaeological excavation, which should conform to scientific principles.
Okay, I understand. So, according to you, that the evidence related to Keeladi is inconclusive. Tamil Nadu government has come up with many reports and even had a public meeting, and many experts were also called in, and the report was published. Why do you think that report is inconclusive, and what, in your opinion, would constitute a solid evidence for the existence of a true urban civilization?
No. Your question contains various parts. Okay. Number one, there are various claims which have been made by the Tamil Nadu government. Number one is the Keeladi excavation is at least 2,580
2000.
years old. Okay, that's what they say. Number one. Number two is a river valley and urban civilization. Number three, they say that it has linked with the Indus Valley civilization. Number four is the Brahmi script, the
They
actual
did
script.
not say that it has connections with Indus Valley. They are, identifying the evidence.
Yeah,
they're
they no
corroborating the
what
evidence.
what
They
they're
have not
implying that
been.
they are no they are not saying openly. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. They are not saying openly, but they're implying that there is a similarity between the Indus Valley, the graffiti and the graffiti
Found
that
in
have been
Keeladi,
found here
yes.
in Keeladi. Okay, the implication is that there is a connection. You know, the so-called Vitta idam, Totta idam, which these archaeologists don't say, but certain other persons, who are connected with this government, they keep on saying this. Okay, so the Kiridi book as such, it doesn't say that, but the Kiridi book also is published. Now let us come to the date. Okay, the date of 2580 BC. What does the government's publication say? Okay, they say that at a particular stratigraphic layer, they found certain pot shells with this graffiti, with this, inscriptions,
Tamil Brahmi inscriptions were
Tamil Tamil
found on those
inscriptions,
pottery.
and some bits of charcoal. Okay, so what they've done is they have sent this charcoal for analysis in a laboratory, and the laboratory gave certain dates. They given 5 days, in fact, not one date, one, two, the 5 days, and one of the dates, indicated that the charcoal belonged to the third or fourth century CE, that is the Common Era. Okay, they completely ignored it. But even if they take the 580, this charcoal date is 580, they say. So what they are doing it, the artifact also should be of the same age as the charcoal. You have a theory. Okay, what you do is you use this archaeological finding and to make your theory sound right. Okay, that is what I am questioning.
Whom do you think is doing that?
Both, both. See, as far as the national narrative is concerned, there is a set of people who want to prove that the Aryan migration theory, whatever it is,
Can you name them, sir?
no, I don't want to name anyone. Why should I name anyone? I don't want to name anyone. It's there in the book. Okay, the Aryan migration theory, they say that no, there's bunkum. There are absolutely no migration from the people who are in India. They have always been in India, and they also say that if anything, in fact, they migrate from India to other places, not the other way around. That's what they want to prove. The other side, of in the Tamil Nadu side, they want to prove that Tamil Nadu is a is a unique island. Okay, it's a unique island. It didn't have any other interference on outside. Its efflorescence happened, on its own. Okay, that they are trying to say, and they are also trying to say that the Brahmi script, of course, they don't say it, in an explicit way, but that's what they want to say. And Brahmi script was first found only here in Tamil Nadu, which means Tamil Nadu gave the entire Brahmi script to India. That's one thing that they want to say. The second thing they want to say is that there was a very vibrant urban and river valley civilization flourishing in on the banks of Vaigai, and Keeladi is a proof of that. This is what they are saying. Am I right? Okay. I am contesting this. You go to Indus Valley civilization, you got series and series of roads and buildings. Brick structure should be there. What is there in Keeladi? You are not even produced a single continuous brick structure there in Keeladi. Nothing is there.
Sir,
Okay,
actually,
which belongs to that period.
no, they have published even the photographs showing how
No,
the roads,
one swallow doesn't become a
structures.
summer. One wall that become a city. Where are the roads? Where are the habitats? Who are living there? Where are the habitats? How many people who are living there? Okay. So see what I am trying to say is that I am not, again, please don't mistake me. I am not saying that we will never be able to find a civilization, a major civilization there, or we will never be able to find a urban civilization there in that place. I am only saying that so far, with the evidence available, it is not possible to say that a great urban civilization existed in that place, Keeladi, or Keeladi was a river valley, was part of a river valley civilization. This is what I am saying.